Welcome, sweet babies, to openrelationshippodcast, with your open and honest conversation as we talk about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at I am Rodney Wash.
And I'm your host, DePrence, and you can follow me on IG at DePrence.
I'm Shazam, and you can follow me at _kid_and_play_.
And I'm your host, Solomon. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
And we're on season 3, episode 3. 3. That means give us $33. Okay.
Yes.
So, oh shit. Playback error. Okay, so sweet babies, as you can see, we have a collection plate. And you know, this collection plate goes to tithes and offering to pay for our good old studio and things like that. So, you know, we thank you for giving, and how you can give. If you want to be guys giving, you can give by buying stickers and the super chat, buying stars on Facebook, or you can go into the podcast description and click that donate button and donate to the podcast. Your donations are being used for good things. We're not paying we're not buying Gucci and Louis with your money. It's actually going to things to pay for. Okay, Solomon, tell them the rest.
and you can further support us by going to our YouTube, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And when we have live shows like tonight, you can join the conversation. You can join the fifth seat. So we greatly appreciate all the DMs. We greatly appreciate all the pictures that you send us, all the comments that you send us. However, we really like to interact with you live.
We sure do. And also leave us a rating on Apple. 5 stars only. Anything less than a 5-star, you're a bitch. Thank you. I don't care. They not open it. You don't come on our show give us 4 stars or less. Go on about your business. I stand on that. That wasn't now. That's right.
Rodney standing on business all season.
Don't be coming here and give us no 4 stars, bitch. We 5. You know what? The blood, sweat, tears. I gotta go to. We all gotta go to get here. Travel
From
down the highways and the byways. We need 5
through the rain and the
stars.
sleets, okay?
Now, if you have an issue with the topic, write us offline. Send us an email.
Wow.
I'm standing on that. I blame me.
Rodney, crazy.
Talk to me.
Talk to me nice.
Marco, how's your week?
My week was good. I had a good, friendly weekend. I saw 2 of my co-hosts this weekend, so it was nice seeing y'all out in the streets.
Who was you saw?
I saw you.
It was.
And I saw Shazam.
Where you saw him at?
The High Museum.
Oh.
You didn't see the picture? They sent pictures.
All right.
Child.
But yeah, I had a good friendly weekend. It was one of my friend's birthdays, so we was kind of outside all weekend. But yeah, how was your week, Shazam?
It was great. I had a great weekend. I did a lot of stuff with my friends. I did a lot of friend dates this weekend. One of my friends opened a restaurant this weekend.
Oh, awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was really dope.
What's the name
it was a
of
soft
it?
opening. It is shit. I can't pronounce it, but it's named after like a Caribbean celebration. It's spelled with a J, but it's not pronounced like that. But it's in Lindbergh and it's black owned. So you know where 26 Thai is? It's literally right across the street.
I met your friend?
No, I don't think you have.
Okay.
But
We're
yes,
gonna
it's
go
an
one day.
amazing restaurant. It was good.
Let's
we ate up
clap
everything.
for that.
So
Yeah,
yes.
black on.
Yeah, black on.
I'm here for that.
But I did that, and then I went to another I did a lot of black-owned shit on Saturday. And then I also went to, like, the little virtual reality game thing where, like, you have the grid on the floor.
saw it
You gotta,
on
like,
your
jump
story.
and run to the colors and shit.
Yeah, fine.
Yes. I act like a little kid, and I had so much fun. This weekend was peaceful.
Okay.
Solomon, how was your weekend?
Wait, I'm not trying to cut you off. Melanie said, I love y'all, but y'all get 5 stars for y'all start on time. And I said, well, you're right. See, offline. All right, Solomon, I just had to read that. That chuckle. I got a little chuckle there.
My weekend was good. It was restful. I got a lot of rest.
Okay. We love rest.
That sounded so peaceful. He was
know,
like,
right?
peace, bitch. Be still.
And I've needed it. So,
How was your week?
Look rejuvenated.
thank you.
My week is actually going good. Saw you, went to Frolic. That was really fun. I had a good time with Frolic.
The DJs was it.
Was it like a day party or something? What
It
was
was
it?
definitely a day party.
It was a day party. Like,
Okay.
They
I
call it
could have went
Sunday.
home after that. I didn't even have to go to Blake's
Yeah,
afterwards.
no.
But
Next
like,
time I won't be going.
Frolic was enough for me. It was like a really, really good time.
Where was it at?
At the 10.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, not Solomon, Lord Jesus.
I
Marco.
don't know. We both ball, but get us.
Child. I wasn't going there. But sister went there.
You said it, not us.
All right, y'all. Before we get into the streets, you already know we have to pay these bills. If you're a new opener, you're going to find out that Apple is our official sponsor for Open Relationship Podcast. In the description below, you can click the link, get 1 month of Apple TV or 1 month of Apple Music. And as always, your support is greatly appreciated.
Wait, before you proceed, I was looking at analytics on what today is?
Tuesday?
Yesterday.
Monday?
And we gained over 60% new people who followed on Apple. So I want to say welcome to the all new openers.
Welcome.
That is so beautiful.
Welcome,
Like
welcome
right
on.
now, I think we got over like 900 downloads. We just dropped it. What, yesterday?
weeks?
Yesterday.
Oh, for
Episode.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So like, welcome.
That's dope. Thank y'all.
So for all those people, get 5 stars.
Because we're what?
5-star bitches.
All right, to the streets we go. March is Women's History Month. I wanted to highlight that because, you know, we really respect our mothers, our grandmothers, and every black female in our family and in our circle. I really want to give a shout out to, this is like totally left, but Michelle Williams. She just dropped a commercial with Uber that I thought was so funny but so realistic. I like seeing her play off of us on the internet because if y'all know Michelle, she's very like behind the scenes. She don't really talk too much and she never really shows her funny side. But the fact that she did this gracefully, looking good, and like just looking so good on the internet, talking about she's been in the most iconic girl group of all time and nobody notices her.
I'm going to say this. Even though I'm a fan of the Before Michelle, I am. I said this plenty of times before.
The who, Michelle?
Before Michelle.
Oh, okay.
The real original Destiny's Child. I'm always for the original girls. However, Michelle's a sweet lady. And I feel like when people play on her name, it's not cool. Because even though she wasn't there at the beginning, she did help them get a lot
She had
of
some of the
great hits. And y'all can't deny that girl.
She had some of the best runs to take us out on most of the songs.
Cause I remember time she was on an interview and I thought it was just so that was just disrespectful as fuck. It was like between like she was in an auditorium with a whole bunch of people, and I got extra. Can you call Beyonce on loudspeaker?
I hate when they do that shit.
And I was like, why would you do that?
Well, I think it's reoccurring. We've seen it recently with Kelly was out,
Rowland.
like doing the press run for her new movie. They do this to them all the time, and because they have had media training, unlike these new artists, they know how to handle it. They literally
Child would've got
just
up
kick
and
them
walked
and just
away.
be like,
She did.
okay,
Kelly got off the stage.
like they keep going, like they have very good media training.
Michelle, I would have said, okay.
Thank you so much.
She
See?
said.
But that's not
evening.
media training. That's not what you do. Like they're a class act. Like all of those ladies in Destiny's Child, because they know they're in a group with Beyonce, they're a class act. They don't have to do like all these new girls. They would flip out and they would freak out, or some of these dumb bitches would even try to call her. Like they're just
call
great.
her.
Who, Michelle?
She did.
Oh, I didn't see the interview.
Yeah, I want to see the video. It was so cringy to watch.
Yeah, that.
I was
answer?
embarrassed for her. No, it was.
But just like Michelle said before,
And she looked so awkward, uncomfortable doing it. She was like, okay.
I think we also have to realize that previously, like Michelle has battled anxiety, depression. There's different
Yeah.
things. So to put her on the spot like that, she
It
probably
was
didn't
not cool.
She didn't know what to do. So
Yeah.
my
I'm
heart
not
goes out
blaming
to
on
her.
her,
But
yeah.
it was actually very funny to see her troll in that commercial, and like the woman finally recognized her and was like, "Oh, you lost your wallet." I was like, "Damn."
That took me out.
It was
That
cute.
took me out.
It was real cute.
Now that was funny. She was like, Michelle Williams. She was like, you lost your. I was like, ooh.
Like I will say that I did not like the dog one. That kind of pissed me off. I was
dog
like,
one did
okay,
piss
like
me
that
off.
was a little bit
Michelle,
much.
she was like,
She was like, me? She was like, no, the dog. Like,
But it was cute, and I'm sure she got her dollars, okay, for that promo. It's great.
so, as you guys know, it is election year. Today was the preliminaries for Georgia, which I was at work. But
I voted.
You did? Mm-hmm. Proud of you. I'm still doing research on how to go about this.
You didn't vote, girl?
Nah,
Makes sense. Everything you be saying now aligns with what you're doing.
Oh my Jesus. Wait.
with the Trump stuff.
I said I like the shoes, and I said if the T wasn't
And you're
on
sitting
it,
over there with a Kanye West graduation
Yeah.
shirt on, girl.
Why are you calling me out, girl?
anyway.
Got on a whole I just realized the bottom says graduation. It's from the graduation album. Don't be trying to hold them titties, bitch. Show that shirt.
So this
Go
is
try to come at you for Trump. Not today.
this is the educational portion in the streets.
Oh, wow.
But
You shouldn't have tried to come for him. Talk about he voted for Trump. You walk around with a Kanye West shirt on. Trump
Girl, I
Jr.
didn't
biggest Trump
know.
supporter.
I didn't know it. It's
No,
getting
but-
burnt tonight.
But to answer your question, I did not. But I did recently learn that there are 33 Senate seats open, 10 Republican, 20 Democrat, and 3 Independent, which is the highest amount, they said, like, within the last couple of years.
Serious election.
Yes. And, you know, Trump, as you mentioned, is out here doing his bullshit, trolling the people. He just, last week, he was at a press conference rally saying that his mugshot, I can't quote him, I'm going to paraphrase it, but was related to, like, black people gravitate towards it. And I thought that was...
Who, the uneducated ones?
No, well, I don't know who he was talking to, but he said his mugshot resonates to all the black people.
He thought black people said they gave him, because he gave stimulus money, they going to vote for him. The one that got $1,400.
I want to say at that press conference, he was like at a conference that was like Blacks for Trump or something, where he said that, and then he said something else along the lines like, I can't see anybody with all these lights, but I can see all the black folk in the room. Like, he was saying some wild ass shit, and they were just laughing and clapping. And I was just like, this is sad, because y'all dumbasses are going to vote for him.
And buy them shoes just like the black guy did. But this is how important this year is. We need to vote, do our research. All of our states where we're from, all of our seats are up. Mississippi, Indiana, Oregon, and Georgia.
Oh, wow.
So-
You actually did your...
I'm
just being funny.
No. I'm learning, like, because I'm understanding
I
like
like
how
this for
important,
you. Yeah.
how important this is. Like, I've always learned politics through people, but as I said, like last episode, like research versus research, and you know, I've been reaching out to people back home, just trying to tell them, hey, like, so your Senate seat is open, and this means a lot because these are the people that approves of these bills. They go to the jury, and then it goes up to the president. The president is important, but when we're in elementary, middle school, or high school, or however you know, wherever you learn it at, we're also worried about the president. It's a President's Day, but it's not like a Senate's Day, or they don't even talk how to vote or how
Councilman
to
Day is
research.
very important. That's what need to put on the damn ballot. Councilman Day. Know who your councilman is.
So I just wanted to bring that up. And I want to ask you guys, how do you guys go about voting, like how to decide or educate our openers here, since it is an important year for us?
I like what you said. Please don't go on Shade Room looking for political information. You need to go do it yourself. Say it again, what you said. Me
search versus research?
Yeah, so you need to do a lot of me searching. I am a Democrat. Gonna put that out there. However, you don't have to be one. I feel like long as you research and know why you're voting for, it's really your choice, your prerogative.
B. Garrett throwing dollars, child.
Oh, $19.99. Thank you, B. Garrett. Well, hold on. Isn't that a good thought? So it brings me back to when I was sitting with my great grandmother, and this was like back in 1998. I was 7. And she had all her great grandkids that day. It was like probably it's about 2 because we had a big family gathering. And she was like, how many of y'all like school? And I never forget this. And it's like, it's very touching. We like everybody, like only like 4 of us raised her hand. And she was like, y'all know when I was y'all age, I had rocks thrown at me going to school. And like just to hear her say that, and then it don't resonate with you when you're a child. When you're grown, you're like, damn, you get like railroad rocks getting thrown at them, trying to go get education. And then she was just telling me how they had to pay to vote in Mississippi, and that you had to pay to vote back there and stuff like that. So I don't take that for granted. And I think if you're a black person, you need to do something. Vote, do something. Okay, who you vote for, just go vote. Because a lot of people actually died and fought for that. Like, let's look at all the black singers. Oh, it's not about History Month, but like how they paved the way for what we're doing now. I think you need to pay it forward because they are changing the world, but right before our eyes.
And we need some younger people in office because we can't continue to have these old people predict the future when they're not even going to be here.
But we actually have some really young politicians in office now, and black and people of color, and I'm absolutely loving it. And to answer your question, I think when I make my decision, I think about all of the things that impact me, but I also think about all of the things that impact my mother. And my sister and the people who are around me, because it's not just like I'm not just living in a world by myself. And I have to be very conscious of that. And I also think about having an opportunity to do something like this and voice my opinion on a platform. And we probably wouldn't have seen this 10 years ago, 20 years ago, right? Correct. And so having this opportunity and having other opportunities is very, it's important. And at the same time, it's not guaranteed. And so we have seen legislation get reversed, and we have to protect ourselves, and we have to protect the people that we love.
We do, but I would say this. How can I word this without being... Republicans do save money on taxes, so I do like that. I really enjoy that. I'm going to leave that there.
But I think you bring up a really good point, because you can identify with a party and then still have aspects of the other party that you absolutely enjoy. Like, there's a bunch of people who identify as Democrats, but would vote independent, but ain't nobody voting for them. So you really have to choose wisely.
I think it's important that as you're deciding who you're going to vote for all the way down the ballot, you first need to go to their website. You need to see what their platform is. What are they standing for?
And what they voted
What
on.
are they saying, like, okay, this is what I'm standing for. This is the issues I want to attack. Because a lot of times people are not looking at the platform. They're looking at, oh, this is what they're in the news for, like controversial stuff, the hot stuff. Look at everything. Like, a lot of times the smallest thing on somebody's platform will have you picking between two Democrats. Like, do I like her or do I like him? Because one person is for school choice. One person is saying, oh, no, we need to go all charter schools. Like, there are things that are going to affect people that are outside of just you. You know what I mean? Also, it's important that you look at their history. Like, what have they been vocal about? Like, is it a woman that's running and she's never said anything about abortion, but abortion comes up every day, but she never says nothing? That should be a red flag for you. Is it a black man that when it comes to, When it comes to, I just went brain dead. When it comes to affirmative action, he said nothing? Like, we have to look at these things. We have to look at the history, because a lot of people can say whatever they want. A lot of times politicians are giving us lip service. And it's like, ugh. And then last thing, everybody has covered great points. The last thing I will say is you need to look at who their investors are. Who is funding their campaign? Because a lot of times you have to follow the money in politics. It's not about, oh, he looks good, he said this. Who's funding his campaign? Because he may be saying this to get some votes, but it's actually who's putting the money and the battery in their back to make sure they can do all this. So follow the money, child.
But lastly, for me, when you say do some research, look at history, also, is that history consistent? Like, is their history consistent with their current message? Because there are folks who will be very political. They are politicians for a reason, but then their history says something else. So be cognizant of that.
Hold on, some people are having some questions about what I said about the taxes. If you go back and watch 5 minutes ago, you will see I said I vote Democrat. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the free. I like the taxes, but I said vote Democrat.
Somebody said vote for policies, not parties. That's good. And somebody said, exactly, is saving a couple of dollars of taxes worth losing the rights for LGBTQ people and people of color?
Yeah, that's what I was addressing. So they can know.
Also in the streets, Cardi B dropped a new quote-unquote freestyle and a video.
Girl.
I don't know how it's a freestyle when there's a whole music video to it, and it's really not a freestyle when you have a chorus in between the verses.
It's not a freestyle when you did the chorus 3 times.
Yeah. And
And it's not a freestyle when you said something about Coach and said, "Oh, I gotta go buy a Coach bag because I didn't write the lyrics, so now I have to say I'm not dogging Coach." But the looks, phenomenal.
I mean, video, okay, great.
Phenomenal.
Hair did like
now the
outfits
titties
out of the world.
I don't know, but everything else,
The
phenomenal.
beat, iconic. But what are we doing
I'm
here?
gonna say this. It always baffles me that these women is minding their damn business. Nikki's on tour. Focus on her tour.
Who was talking about Nikki?
I'm just
Did
letting y'all
anybody
know.
say?
What we not gonna do?
Did
Act like
anybody
y'all
say?
wasn't trying to be
Marco,
funny?
did anybody say anything about Nikki, or did we just say it wasn't a freestyle and we said it
The
wasn't?
Nikki
Beautiful
fans need to
gowns.
worry about Nikki.
never said anything
and
about
then Cardi B
Nikki.
fans enjoy Cardi B
We never said nothing about
freestyle with her
Nikki.
phenomenal
Nikki
look.
lives in her head rent free.
But now,
Thank you.
but now
Thank
that
you.
we're here, she did drop it on March 1st when Nikki's tour started. How ironic. She's been quiet all year.
Insert Michael Jackson meme hanging out the window.
So,
Y'all so
man,
We weren't even talking about Nikki.
Child,
You brought it up.
What did we say about Nikki?
Ever.
We said nothing
Y'all
about
trying to
Nikki.
be funny. I'm
No,
not
we're
funny.
being serious. We said nothing about Nikki, and all of a sudden he was
The
like,
video was
Well, let me
nice.
say this. Cardi B song and the visuals, the everything was good.
The
Drop
song
a
was not
single
good.
without a visual.
The song was not
And
good.
maybe it's trending. And y'all,
The song
are you
was
mad
not
that it's
good.
trending?
Drop a single
No,
without
we're
a
not
visual.
mad. We said
It's
that.
not for you though. Are you a Cardi B fan?
I am. I
Aretha
can be a
Franklin
fan
said
of
one
both.
thing. She
Are
said,
you a Cardi B fan?
Beautiful Gowns. Love Invasion of Privacy.
you a Cardi B
Invasion
fan?
of Privacy is an album. I still listen to it. But Beautiful Gowns. We ain't got an
Give
album
us the
since.
lead single that's leading up to the album
When
that
she
you've been
dropped
talking
Walk,
about.
she should have dropped the album. She's missed that opportunity when
She
she
missed
had
Up.
She should have dropped the album.
I mean, it's been 5 years.
And Mama's still making money.
And she is.
She's an
I'm with you when
influencer.
you're
She don't
right.
wanna be
She's
no
a
rapper
mini
no more.
Rihanna. Rihanna haven't dropped a damn album
And then
since.
she goes online.
No, wait. We're not.
Cardi's on her shit, and we not denying that.
We're calling her a mini Rihanna?
I said mini. Mini is mini, not large.
You're
Mini.
absolutely insane. A mini Rihanna?
As far as
Cardi B.
as far
A
as being
mini
smart
Rihanna.
about her sponsorships and shit, Cardi got that shit on lock.
Not
And I
a mini
can't take
Rihanna,
that from
baby.
her. Cardi
Somebody
got a lot of
said
sponsorships.
the video
baby.
is trending, not the song.
Ooh.
You're watching it.
Well, they said the video, not the song.
It made the docket. That means doing something right.
The video, not the song.
I feel like it would have been better if there was no visual because that is an iconic beat, and we're all missing. Not we, but the hip hop community is missing that. This is a Missy Elliott beat, and that
Beautiful
was.
Hold on, we
I
got
love
some
Missy.
people from
Sorry, how did-
not in the U.S. of A. How they say?
Cardi
So
and
wait, we do for real. Bert Lewis, hi from the Caribbean,
What, ooh,
St. Vincent, and we have what the hell? Pisces, Toronto Nation.
What's up, Toronto?
What that say? Toronto?
Rihanna and Cardi in the same sentence is crazy.
No, this person's from Canada. Oh, Toronto, Canada. I was trying to read their name.
Pisces,
But hey, how you
Toronto
doing? Toronto Terran? Okay, thank you. Hey, y'all. Hey. You know, that's nice. Got people from overseas.
Well, Canada's not overseas, but all right. Canada's just up the street.
Child.
Oh, you want to have one of these nights tonight.
But Canada is up. Overseas is like Africa, Egypt, all that.
Nonetheless, what Jared said, they're in the same sense. It's crazy.
Thank y'all for y'all support. And last but not least,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
let Africa, Egypt go. I'm gonna just let
that is overseas. You got to cross.
Africa and Egypt. Egypt
I mean,
is in
it's in
Africa,
the-
my love.
I'm gonna just let that go.
Wow.
Obviously, this side of the table is
You came for me?
You know what?
God.
Next week we're switching up the seats of the table.
I'm not sitting next to y'all. Hell no. I like sitting next to Solomon.
We need balance. No.
This side is the right side. That is Republican.
And then last but
Republicans can read, baby. Somebody said, speaking of Rihanna, she came out of retirement for that wedding. Amazing.
What do y'all
She looked
think
good.
about? What do y'all think about the performance she did over there with the billionaire?
I didn't see all of
I
it,
haven't
but
seen the
it just gave me
clips.
remnants of right before Beyonce came back and was like, she
Yeah.
did like the Arabian wedding or something for a billionaire.
And,
No, she did a
Dubai.
wedding as well.
Oh, I
Beyonce
thought
did
you
a
were talking
whole
about Dubai.
wedding, and then she came out, and then she did the Dubai thing. So Rihanna's doing the wedding thing. Rihanna's about to drop something. I hope so.
The album's already done.
I really.
They're in the comments, Rodney. They're sounding the word out for you if you need to read it.
Thank y'all so much. And also y'all can also give to my foundation.
No child left behind, baby.
There you go. Do you need a cash app? or the PayPal? Let's go.
Look, before we switch it over to Shazam, also the gays been fighting all weekend. So here in Atlanta, we have this thing called Frequency First Friday, and nice museum. It's DJs, it's drinks, a lot of successful black people. I don't know how the ghetto got in, but you know they do say like when too many people know about something in Atlanta, the ghettos find it and then they just fuck it up for everybody. But these people was fighting in this nice museum on their floor, pulling dreads and everything.
He's gonna get shut down. No more for gay people.
Now, what I think they're gonna do is for Frequency First Friday, you gotta have a membership.
Yeah,
and
that's what they're
about
gonna do.
to raise the prices.
They're gonna make it membership only because I remember when it first came out, it wasn't like everybody was going.
Right.
Frequency Fridays, like High Frequency Fridays at the High Museum, has become a gay pregame before you go to the club.
Yeah.
So girls in there, instead of just dancing, doing the cha-cha slide, doing a little African boot dance and shit, looking at the art, the bitches are getting drunk and then they're fighting. And that was unfortunate. That was my first time going, and I was on the dance floor having a good time, and the DJ, whoever she was, it was female, and she was phenomenal. And next thing I know, people are texting in a group chat like, oh my God, they're fighting by the bar. And I'm like...
In a museum?
I'm gonna wait till y'all get done.
They better be lucky they knock over none of that art, because their asses couldn't afford it. It would have been a done deal.
Say y'all broke asses at home going to these nice folk establishments. I'm sorry, my grandfather tearing they shit up.
The crazy thing is, y'all, the crazy thing is like,
you must buy a piece of an art.
This was not the... This is going to sound very stereotypical. I don't want to sound elitist. This was not like hood rats, y'all. This was like the gays, the cute gays that be hanging out with us. These are our peers. This is not the ghetto. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, these were literally like...
Peers?
Yes, our age.
They look
like,
nice.
yes.
They had nice...
This was not the ghetto.
No,
you
they
got
really
money,
had nice...
baby. They could be scam nation.
No, they really had nice outfits on, like, polos
that's the unfortunate
and, like,
thing.
Chelsea
It's not what y'all
and
think
Chelsea
it was.
boots and polos fighting?
Whoa.
Are you for real?
Yeah, that's how ghetto it was. I don't know what happened.
It's giving the elite scammers.
You are cutting up this season.
Cause baby, I don't see nobody, not my peers. My peers will be fighting in the High Museum.
As in peers, I mean people that are in our age and probably in our tax bracket.
And has like careers and everything.
Like these were career girls fighting. This was not like
these
regular.
These were career girls fighting.
These were not like
not sagging pants looking
the
crazy.
The sagging scammers are not going to the High Museum, baby. This is like a bougie black gay event. Like, it was unfortunate to see it happen.
What were they fighting over?
I was on the
dance floor.
What? I was gonna take some pictures.
Bust a move. All I know is on Twitter there was dreads on the ground.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know nothing about
this.
This
Giving scam.
Shazam, go ahead.
Ciao. Okay, so Situation with Shazam always gonna be a song. I couldn't think of a song today, so I have like a lot of songs like jukebox style because I've just been listening to a whole bunch of different shit in the gym. So first song is Earth, Wind and Fire Fantasy. Take it back a little bit for some of the youngins that may be watching. What is your wildest fantasy and why hasn't it happened? Or have you fulfilled your wildest fantasy? Why do girls get so damn quiet when I start talking?
Because
wild fantasy?
Your wildest, not wild. I mean, like, what's a fantasy that, like, you want to happen? It ain't got to be nasty, but it could be.
I want to have sex in a parachute.
Wait,
I'm
what?
not doing that.
You mean like falling from the...
Like, you want to skydive and be having sex?
Can you imagine the rush you get?
No.
No, girl.
What?
I want to do that. That sounds like, but I want to be high up in the air so I get like a good 3 minutes, 4 minutes in before we hit the ground.
Have you been skydiving before?
I have. That's why I need to be higher.
Oh, well, then you...
No, that's you better go again. Mine is like... So I like views. Like, I love views. I want to be like on a rooftop, like above, like not a balcony, but like the part where you're not supposed to go and just like get it in and just look.
Where you're not supposed to go. Like
that sounds like OnlyFans.
It does. I feel like I've seen that on Twitter.
That's already been done, beloved.
No, he asked me my.
Oh.
I haven't done it.
Okay. Oh.
Y'all got tension this season. Damn. Solomon, what's yours?
Calm down.
I know it's good.
This ain't right.
What's yours? I know it's good.
I love views. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Then people love views too, and they set that apartment complex on fire. You better be careful.
No, they were high. Like,
Baby, they were shooting off fireworks.
What happened?
Honestly, I don't know. I need to think about it for a little bit. I do.
Solomon said he be living life.
I'm with Marco. I'm gonna go views, but like, you guys know when you go on like, if you guys ever been to like a resort or like any island where they have like the tub that's on the balcony, but you can like close the curtains. I just want to do every adult thing possible in that tub, around that tub, on that tub, inside the tub, on the back of the tub. Just do it on the tub.
that'd be nice.
We can do it all night long.
That would be nice.
We'll be
Meet in the
all
middle,
night.
dance all night. Because it's definitely pure over here. Anyways, Solomon, you must have done everything you want to do.
He said pure.
You said what?
He said
For the
pure.
most part. The only thing, well, I think, do I want to do that? No, I don't think, no. I'm good. I'm satisfied.
Ooh.
Wow.
Somebody said Marco ain't got no wildest fantasies left, child.
Thanks for your
Damn.
subscription.
What's this?
Okay. Next song on the jukebox, Lions, Tigers, and Bears, Jasmine Sullivan. A fucking hit.
Love that song.
Yes.
So right now, currently in your life, what is something that scares you, that keeps you up at night, that you're afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything.
There's nothing that's currently stressing you out, causing you anxiety, that's keeping you up at night?
Oh.
I got rid of my old job. I'm just trying to see. I'm thankful for that. You're like, yeah, cool. You know, I can stress out with jobs. I'll leave, baby. I can really say I am satisfied. I'm satisfied.
Okay. Marco?
Nothing keeps me up all night, but I'm scared to die. I'm like, I am.
No, I'm not. A lot of people
I'm just
say
scared
that. Why
to see
though?
like what life is after death. Like, I truly believe like we turn into some type of animal, like a dog or something. Yeah,
That'd be
something
good.
like,
That has to be a good topic. One day, 'cause a lot of people are afraid to die.
People are
And
afraid
I'm
of
not.
death.
Me either.
I mean, it doesn't keep me up at night. Like, I'm not.
No, that's your truth.
But,
That's your
like,
truth. That's okay. Live
There are
your
moments
truth.
where I do lay down. I'm like, damn, like, what if I died in my sleep? Like, I live alone.
Are you a
What about my
Christian?
dog?
None of it matters. I'm not trying to convert you.
I mean, I listen to sermons, but I don't really categorize.
So you don't know where
myself
you're going.
like
You don't believe in nothing. That's why. Find you a religion.
Well, damn.
No, I'm for real. A lot of people, no, for real. A lot of people who are
Right,
afraid
but-
to die, they don't have anything because they don't follow anything.
It's the
per se.
delivery.
The delivery.
It's
What
the
I would say
delivery.
is that
Oh, I wasn't
I
trying to be
think
mean.
it was like, I am very big against people using scare tactics for things, and you was like, girl, you better figure it the fuck out because you ain't got nowhere to go afterwards, bitch. That's what that delivery
I'm
gave.
just saying, because a lot of people are afraid to die. I'm like, what do you believe in? I believe in nothing. I'd be like, that's why you're afraid, because you don't have nothing to look forward to after death. You don't follow anything.
Okay.
Get that comment, but you opened it up with, are you a Christian? That's where it was like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
Solomon.
DMV Dwayne said, ain't no life after death.
It's over.
It's
Well, damn.
over. Thank you. That was very honest and brave. A lot of people wouldn't say that.
So, I'm not afraid of dying or anything like that. For the longest time, I think I'm coming out of it. Where I'm like on the cliff, right? For the longest time, I've been afraid of falling in love.
Oh, that's another brave one.
That is a brave one.
All the
And
brave ones on
so,
this side.
And I say that because,
right.
you know, falling in love
Must be scary
has
being bald.
is a package deal. And part of that package deal is also getting your heart broken. And I am in this space now where I am accepting the heartbreak because I think at some point, even like I love my parents, but I know that they're gonna die, and then I can get into a relationship, and at some point they may die before I do, and so that will come with heartbreak. And so I've had a life, and in that life there's been heartbreak. So I think that's my answer.
I think mine would be, and I talk to my friends about this all the time, it's a blessing and a curse to watch your parents age. And I think right now, watching my father and my mother age, it doesn't cause me anxiety, but not living in Indiana, there are just days where I'm like, I need to get home because I just need to hang out with them. Like, for example, Thanksgiving, my mom was like, ooh, you got to come home, child, to help me put up these Christmas lights. And I was like, damn it, I don't want to put up no Christmas lights. But instantly I was like, you know what? Somebody wishes they could put Christmas lights up with their mama. So, like, that is something that I've been not battling with, but something I'm, like, working through because I feel like in my 20s, I didn't spend a lot of time going home. And now I'd be like, shit, I'm finna go home. And I'd be like, I will go home and just kick it with my mom or kick it with my nephews and just finding more time to spend with your family because time is precious.
You made me think of something because I was literally talking to my sister about this. When was this when I went home? When my brother passed away. Because I go home like 8 times a year. Like I go home a lot compared to some people. And I'm just looking at my mama. I was just like, my mama is like finally aging. And I said, y'all, when mama start looking like shit? Mama just, I said, but I don't see, and I cried. I said, mama looking older. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom is 69. I'm just like, I saw her little gobble gobble. I said, oh my God. Like, no, I'm for real.
Let her go. Oh
my
no,
God.
like, but she fixed it. But I said, man, you start, she started doing it. But like, it's just like, it's a blessing to see your mama get older, but like it's starting to see the old. Like I get what you were saying because I'm just like, my mom is about to be 70.
It's just interesting to see them like move at different paces and like not doing things they used to do, and they just be like, yeah, I'm just at the house. And I'm like, girl, like get out. But that is what something for me. Next song is Over It, Summer Walker, more of an album. What is something right now that every time that's in your life that you're just like, bitch, I'm over this, like. It could be something in the media. It could be something out that's going on in the public with the gays. Like, what is something that you just be like, bitch, I'm over this? Yeah, I got y'all brains running tonight. I'll start. I am over people disturbing other people's happiness. I feel like we see it too often. Like, when people want to express I understand everybody has an opinion, but there's a difference between having an opinion and then just being a bitch. And I feel like a lot of, like, gays have become comfortable with being bitches because we're all like, everybody has an opinion. It's just like, sometimes you actually should shut the fuck up. That was a little bit harsh, but I'm over it. Like, stop being mean. Being mean is not cute.
I think that's I don't like the internet thugs. I think sometimes, because you don't agree with somebody doing, they're automatically wrong. And that's not, and I don't agree with a word like that because you see something different from me. That doesn't make me right. Are you wrong? And that's because a good 40% people agree with you to make them right either. I think we need to start embracing everybody's differences and opinions. And that's okay not to think alike. That's why I like y'all. I don't want y'all thinking like me, and I want to be thinking like y'all. This would be a boring ass podcast. And everybody was like, yes, man. How you feel? Yes. Nothing, no. Like, who wants a world like that? Right. That's boring as hell to me. I don't like that. That's mine.
You know what's been pissing me off lately? I hate when people disturb my peace. So I don't really do like the phone thing. And then when somebody calls you over, and then you're just on the phone like talking about nothing.
Calling me.
Says the guy who called somebody 30-something times. Rewind the tape.
Rodney, you're sitting on that side next week.
Rodney is a nasty girl today.
No, but like...
You threw yourself in that way.
No, but let me... Well, I'm not going to piggyback because, I mean, I did do it.
I called... What he say, 42 times?
I called that...
It was 37.
I called that man 37 times. And he did not answer my call.
So, look, so you
didn't even have the nerve to block me.
No, I bet you I'm still not blocked either.
Ooh.
And yet you still calling.
No, I'm definitely not. Don't do me. Right. All right, podcast over. Shut it down.
What time is that? I'll call you tomorrow.
You know that LeBron James meme when he just leaves the table? No, but you know, like on Sundays when you're doing self-care or you just got your whole day planned, you might be running errands and you just don't have like the ability to do that and talk on the phone and worry about other people's problems. Lately, just like everybody just been calling me like back to back and I'm just... All right. And I just don't have like the energy or the mental capacity to just sit and entertain it or have those conversations. So then when I do call back, they're like, why didn't you answer my phone? I'm like, all right, see, this is probably why I didn't answer, because I'm busy. So that's what's been pissing me off lately.
Someone is holding you accountable. Apparently they watched the show and you did say 40 times.
No, he's lying because I actually have his number.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, that's your friend?
Yes.
Oh, child. Hey.
Moving forward. Next question, Andy.
He's a
He's
little
okay, that's what I thought it
open
was. I had to look at the name, Mark. Okay.
So mine is along the same lines as Marco's, but it is when people think that you owe them your time.
Oof,
and so like I recently had someone send me a text message. I've been busy, and even when I'm not busy, I just haven't been responding. But so you just gonna not respond to my text messages or my calls and da da da, like
you shit, bitch.
You don't get to make me feel guilty.
That's how I feel about that, because I can see it's a double-edged sword for me. So if we are on talking terms, right? Are y'all on good terms, you and this person?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna finish my statement then. Why?
What did you just say?
I'm gonna finish my statement.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Me and Marco, neither one of us heard that.
Why
Some captions.
if we're good, why would you ignore me?
But it's not a matter of
You get
like,
what I'm saying? Like, I think that's harsh and that's rude.
No, so I get that. But it's not a matter of ignoring you. But like if I'm at dinner and I don't want to respond because I'm at dinner, but then it's already late and I don't respond in the evening because I'm on my way home. Like if I'm at dinner, if I'm doing something else.
Solomon, no. I get the dinner part. I get that. You can be busy. But if you can go a whole entire day without talking to somebody that you are quote unquote interested in, you're not that interested.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, we weren't talking about interested. We were talking about friends.
Just anybody.
Oh, friend.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't.
That could be a friend.
So
too. Same thing.
Well, no, I have friends who I don't talk to for months.
No, but I mean, if y'all had that relationship, that makes sense. I have friends I talk to like every single day, some I don't.
Right,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I also have friends who just be like, hey, I'm just checking in with you. Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not saying, oh, so you just going to ignore my message and da-da-da. Like, I don't
When
want
I know your damn routine, bitch, I know you're not doing shit. And you like purposely
and if I'm not doing anything and I just need some time to myself, I am allowed
just
to have
say,
that.
friend, I just need time to myself. I think they will understand.
But why does he have to answer the phone and say that?
You
Why
don't. You can text that.
Why do you
does he have to
text and
text
say
you?
it?
I just think it's rude to ignore people.
We're
'cause
not
what I
ignoring. We'll
would
call
do,
you back later.
I don't know. Again, it's just my opinion. We just went over this. So I just feel like if y'all have that type of relationship, let me put that right there.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all had that type of, we talk every day and this day you don't talk, that's like, that could hurt, somebody. For me, my mental, if I talk to you every day and you go a whole day without talking, I'm like, girl, what the fuck wrong with you?
If we talk every day
You get what
and
I'm
we have that
saying?
type of relationship, you should probably understand, like, oh, he not responding like something going on.
I'm like, girl, you could just say, bitch, I'm busy.
Okay, girl.
And there's very few people that I talk to like every single day. Like my mother and I, we have like this, we send memes every day. And so like if I send my mom a meme and she doesn't respond in like 5 or 6 hours, I'm gonna be like, girl, where you at? Like, what you doing? But that's different because like that's my mother. And
I just look at my mama location and see what the hell she
I mean, I
doing.
look at my mom on the location too. But then if it's like, but that's one of two people who I talk to every single day. But if so whatever you were saying, it just don't fit. Next question.
We getting long with it. Solomon, take it away, child.
All right. Before we get into MengeATrios, here at Open Relationship Podcast, we are all about community, safe spaces, and open-ended conversations where you can agree or disagree. And still be heard. So please continue to watch. Please continue to tune into our live shows. Check out our merchandise. And we will also have giveaways this season. We had one. Was it this season or last season?
Last season.
Okay, we had one last season. So hopefully we'll have more. All right, for today's MengeATrios, we are going to talk about the United Nations of red flags. And so, y'all know it is no secret that I am not big on reality TV. However, and this doesn't qualify as reality TV, I guess, but it is somebody being very open about their relationship. So today is March 5th, and yesterday is like the 4-year and a day anniversary of when Risa Tisa met Legion. And if you're not familiar, Risa Tisa went on TikTok and did this 50-part episode thing about her relationship with this ex-husband of hers, and it was wild. Yeah. And when I tell you, I got caught up in it because I was listening to it and I was like, girl, what the fuck? Like, and so the thing is, if you haven't watched it, I'm listening to it, and so she meets this man on March 4th. And by like April or May, she's pregnant. And then they're married. And I was like, this is too much and it's too soon. I just heard some gurgling. Was that somebody's stomach?
No, with me.
Oh. And so at first I was like, I didn't know if this was a real story. Like she's a great storyteller. Let me tell you that. She's a great storyteller. But then I was like, this can't be real.
She need to make a book.
She probably will because she's been doing the circuit. But at the same time, it wasn't until
the Chitlin circuit.
Huh?
I said the Chitlin circuit. Go ahead.
But it wasn't until like part 16 where I was like, oh. So if you're familiar with it, what are your thoughts?
I can't lie. I watched one episode. I need to go watch it.
I've caught the Cliff Notes, and I just don't think at this point you're not well. You saw all the signs. Like, there were a billion things that happened based off the Cliff Notes. Like I said, I don't have enough patience to watch 57 episodes about somebody being stupid. But you saw the Cliff, like, reading the Cliff Notes. I'm
Jared.
just like, you saw these things.
$14.99, Jared. What's the people from, they not here. Okay.
What the fuck?
Jared, thank you for the $50.
Jared, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jared. We're going to make a little funny joke, but they're not. Because Jared said something funny about the new Oprahs need to donate, and I was going to make a joke off of that, but I don't see the person in here.
Child.
So, yeah.
As mentioned, I think that it's just unfortunate that she was dragged along that long, but at some point, you cannot blame other people for your demise. You have to really be like, what am I doing? And it seems like it took forever for her to be like, what am I doing?
And so I've seen people talk about it, and at first I was like, I'm not watching that. But then one of my friends posted on social media, and they were just like, y'all, I shed a tear. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm on part 37 of 50, so I'm not even done. And nowhere in here am I like, I'm crying for her.
No.
Somebody said her story.
I have a question.
Her story equals 50 Shades
Is this
of
the
Red
one where the man
Flags.
said he was rich and he wasn't rich or had a corporate job or something? Is that her?
Yes.
And yeah,
Okay, so I Cliff Notes, and I thought, I don't know too much. I want to speak something. I need to really watch if I get my honest opinion. But wasn't it like something like that? It was his twin brother was actually the corporate person that had a good job. It wasn't him.
I ain't get that far yet. I just got to the twin part.
Okay, I think that's what it was. I think he was a liar.
Definitely a liar.
It's like the more that she tells and the more I see the Cliff Notes, like I said, I haven't watched it, it's starting to get like drawn out. And I'm like, is this actually believable? Like
is it
I don't
real?
think she's lying though. I think, a lot of people pay a dumb fool to be in love.
Baby, we have saw so many people come out with stories and then a few months later it's like, yeah, they were lying. I did also saw
true.
a clip or an article that said he was going to sue her.
Yeah.
So like,
she told the whole story and none but the truth, apparently.
So what are your thoughts?
I
don't know. I probably watched like 3 episodes, and then I just didn't have the mental capacity just to like sit there for 8 complete hours invested in this whole relationship. I mean, I've done stupid things too 40 times, but
Oh, now you're admitting. It's not 37?
my God.
Your friend had to call you out, girl. He held you accountable.
I don't know. I think it's fake. I just think it's fake. I do think she's a great storyteller. I was drawn in probably to like episode like 6, and I was like, I'm not listening to this bullshit. Like,
I didn't
why?
want to listen.
So I agree. So the first part of the story, I'm just like, this cannot be real. But then we get to part 16, and she was like, I know y'all gonna just think I'm stupid. I know y'all gonna think I saw all the red flags and this, that, and the other. But then she said this one comment that I was like, oh. I get it. Because I used to be young and stupid too. She's nowhere near young, but she definitely.
Oh, you calling her old?
She knows she's old enough to know better. But that's just me. I don't mean to be judgmental, but she said this one statement. She was like, I just wanted it so bad, and I was wanting it to be my turn.
Oh.
And so I know Shazam is just like, she's stupid.
Hang it up, flat screen.
But
Some people are desperate for love.
and I think that I think people go through life and they have experiences where they just want it to be their turn. And it could be in relationships, it could be in work, it could be in any personal goal that you may have, and you so desperately want it that you will do anything, you will ignore and accept anything just to have it. Now, granted, he had lied. There was a car that fell through. There was a house that fell through. There was a miscarriage. Like, after the miscarriage, I would have just been like, look, this is my out.
It's just like, how many times does somebody have to disrespect you and play in your motherfucking face before you stop?
I had some friends, and hell, I was like that before. So but again, I was much younger. My parents was older. I remember, my first boyfriend took, and y'all know the Rodney now. Y'all like, how the fuck did you put up with that bullshit? So I can't get mad at someone or be so harsh a person their first time experiencing love, because everyone has to go through that dumb moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It hurts this later.
I don't think everybody has to go through it. But, like...
damn, I try to give a life.
I've been through that dumb moment, though, too.
But
So
like,
I can't be like, since you dumb, because, I was very dumb.
Somebody said she was a prime example of desperate. People should take her story and learn from it.
Oop. But Melanin Granger is also saying, like, you have this person who comes into your life, and they have, like, those components, like he's paying all the bills and he's providing financially. Now, granted, he's promising these big things that you want for your life. And she's talking about, like, she got excited about the promise of these things, but they never came through. And so, but her bills are getting paid. And then there's, like, this aspect of security that she has, but she doesn't have the bigger promise. And so, I don't know. I still got like 20 more parts to watch.
You're never going to get those moments back in your life. I hope you enjoy it.
Right now, I just need to see what happens.
She's got
I do want to go watch it because, like,
It is a train wreck.
as much I want by sis, you should know better. But if this is our first true love, I have empathy for her.
They say sis done got deals from like BMW and like Delta, and all these companies are reaching out to her and giving her all this shit. And it's just like, well, shit. Now people are going to start telling their stories and they're going to accept the same thing. So maybe everybody will just start being transparent and telling their stories about how they were stupid.
Well, so this is the only one that I'm going to watch.
Oh.
Like,
Let's make that clear.
If anybody else comes out with some bullshit, I'm just going to be like, yeah, no, I'm good.
I have a really close friend that says, based off of social media, we should bring back shame because people are too comfortable doing dumb shit and they like think it's gonna go viral. And this is a perfect example of doing something like where you probably if we were still shaming people a little bit, like it probably wouldn't have came out.
But I think she might have helped some people. Like, I think this can be a message. Cause, everybody's talking about it. Whether you want to watch it or not, it is being circulated around. And it's going to show you, like, this because, it's help save a sister or brother.
I'm so glad that we're rewarding people for stupidity.
Oh, child. But everybody's not blessed like you, Shazam. Not with your wisdom. That's a gift.
Baby, it ain't even wisdom. It's just not being stupid. It's just crazy to me. This man done all this shit to you, and you still talking about, well, maybe it's my turn. Girl, you need to wake up. And where are your friends and family? What are they saying to you?
Mom was telling me to leave. Guess what my dumb ass did?
Stay.
Sat right there.
What was the word before ass? Dumb.
Dumb.
Okay.
If that's what I'm saying, everyone needs to have their dumb moment. Y'all remember the time I told y'all when mama came to pick me up for a nigga who I was fighting, and I went back the same day and packed my shit with the nigga?
From JSU?
No, I didn't go to JSU. From USM.
No, oh.
And so that's like that was dumb. I went back to do what? To fight some more? Get cheated on?
Good sex.
Child.
Oh.
At that point, I was tired.
Truth is, I'm tired.
Oh, and while you're speaking of that, y'all, in Mississippi, it's a lot of the things going on right now. They're trying to shut down 3 prominent HBCUs. Please check on your people. Please vote and go out there on the Capitol in Jackson, Mississippi, and talk to that man. All right. As you all know, this is my favorite segment of the show, and y'all's too. It's called The Letter. So with The Letter, we welcome you all to come into our house, which is the opener's house. And we answer your questions and we talk about it. Oh, look over here. And we I broke the third wall.
Follow the light. Follow the light.
Follow light, Caroline.
All right.
Well, this is where we welcome you into the show and we answer your questions. I always go disclaimer, we are not therapists. We are not here to, give you that type of advice. We have people for that, okay? This is just free advice from your good old friends. Huh?
I said go find people for that.
Yeah.
I say we have people for that.
Oh, we don't. Sponsor us. You can go find somebody for that. So, if you want to talk about something like how the lady has talked about with the 50 Shades of
Red flags.
Red flag, hey. Everybody not agree with it, but we're here for you. So how you can do that, you email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com, or you go to our website, openrelationshippodcast.com, and click send a letter. Any question, every letter will be read, as is. Okay, so let's put that out there.
Yes, $4.99 for the letter.
Okay, 'cause I told you that's the favorite segment.
Really? With the titty bounce?
Titty. Okay. Let's get into this good old letter because y'all talking about it wasn't long enough last time. Okay. So this opener wrote, I haven't spoken to my best friend over 5 years because he slept with my ex. His brother reached out to me to inform me that he has 3 months left to live due to having colon cancer. Oh, Lord. That hits home. I honestly don't wish him any harm, but I don't care to see him. How... apart. However, a part of me wants to say goodbye. What should I do? I'm gonna go laugh. That colon cancer kind of hit me just then, and y'all know why.
Mm-hmm. I think life is short. Mm-hmm. Everybody makes mistakes. Just tell him goodbye. You have if your best friend, he or she, I don't know. Did he say he? If he happens to pass away and you don't get an opportunity to say goodbye, I feel like you're not going to get to say your piece, and he's going to die. And he's going to be long before the king.
Holy shit, Melanie Granger. Melanie Granger.
Yes.
Told y'all the favorite segment of the show.
Yes, with the 99.99.
What did she say?
That was great.
I'm loving the
the 90s and
conversation.
the
This is my
2000s.
favorite podcast. Mark, I see that.
I get 5 extra minutes.
Look, y'all just bought us some time.
What does that say? I see, Marco, are those emojis? We can't see it.
Oh.
Your
wait.
segment isn't messy and it's about the streets, but also educational. Okay.
Oh, look at me doing the
Marco,
Lord's
that's
work.
your segment. Thank you.
Look at me doing the Lord's
I
work.
like it.
Trying to, child.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, what's the letter? Oh.
I think it's you need to say your piece because he's gonna die, be before the king, and you're gonna be here holding on to that grief and holding on to I didn't tell my best friend bye. I don't care how upset you are right now. If your best friend is to pass and you do not get to tell him bye because you were mad about him sleeping with a man and you said your ex-man, girl, you crazy. Get over it and go speak to him. That's me.
I am along with Shazam. I believe in minimizing regret as much as possible. And so if you fast forward and you don't get to say goodbye, or if you don't get to speak your piece, I'm not saying cuss this person out because they're already going through enough. But if you don't get to say goodbye, then think about how you would feel. But if you do get to say goodbye, if you do get to have that piece, then you don't have anything to worry about. So I'm leaning towards
Saying goodbye?
saying something because it doesn't necessarily have to be goodbye.
Well, y'all know I hold grudges, so I probably wouldn't say nothing. What we had is what we had. Our friendship was our friendship. again, I don't have to say bye to wish you well or off this earth, but I don't want to put myself back in that space of reminiscing of what we had and what we've been through. So, wish the best for you and your family. I'll send prayers, but I don't need to come have a verbal conversation.
I think it's different for me too, because I'm gonna be very transparent now. Because when my dad and I didn't talk for 2.5 years, and then he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and then I initiated and started talking to him again, and then our relationship started rebuilding, and it may not have been like he's fine now, but we may not have had that opportunity if I didn't take that step. And I think about that, and that is a relationship that I value. And so I think that goes to my point. If you value the relationship, and even if you don't value the relationship, but if you value the person, if you respect the person, if you respect life, then say something. And I'm not saying that you don't.
Now, I will say if the individual reached out to me, I might have a different mindset, but I'm not going to go out of my way.
I'm going to say this, because my brother, if you all don't know, for the new openers, passed away with colon cancer in October at the age of 45. For one opener, and I'm going to try to take the personal out, you wasn't studying this person until the brother reached out to you. So that means you've been excommunicated the guy, you moved on with your life, he moved on with his. Unfortunate, the guy have colon cancer. 2, don't bring your ass around me because I'm sick. I don't need that negative energy. I'm past that. I'm probably not with the dude I fucked over with you with. I'm dying. I want to be around with peace, love, and happiness. If you're not bringing me that, stay your ass on the other side of the street. I'm okay with that. You wasn't talking anyway. I mean, I'm just keeping the buck. We was not talking anyway. So don't come see me at my lowest trying to be a friend, because you wasn't a friend. I wasn't a friend to you either. So that go both ways. So let's just keep it like it was. Your fence, my fence, see you on the other side.
But also think about this, like the brother reached out. And so if the brother is reaching out...
That was a brother. That wasn't him.
No, but, I mean, I understand the relationship was broken because of the action that he made. And so he could feel any kind of way about it. I don't know. But if the brother's reaching out, maybe the brother and the ex-best friend may have been talking. And the news didn't get there, so the brother decided that he was going to reach out. Of course, we don't know what the story is. But if there is an opening and there is an opportunity for healing, then I think we should take an opportunity and get that healing.
Let me say this: if my brother reached out to a friend, my brother was once friends when they weren't friends no more, don't walk your ass to that goddamn door. Don't walk your ass to that door. And I might be taking this personal, because again, my brother died with colon cancer, so I don't want to see you. I'm gonna protect my brother. He's dying. The last thing he need worried about is what he did way back then. I'm sorry.
I think we all have to realize, all giving our opinions, the openers obviously wants to say goodbye because they wouldn't have wrote about it if they felt
that's
some
true.
type of way. So I think they have their answer. They just wanted to hear what people had to say.
But the fact that you are having regret about doing it,
and he hasn't even died yet,
so I feel like you just need to stay where you are. Wish him well. Tell his brother, I'm sorry to hear that. Wish him the best. Keep it moving.
Oh, I'm on the opposite side. I think now that if you actually are thinking about it and you're considering it because the brother reached out, you probably should go do it. Because the regret, if that man dies and you don't get to say your piece, you might feel some type of way, and you're going to have to carry that because he's going to be dead.
Yeah.
Well, opener. I hope you got something from this. And if you all enjoy this conversation, you want let it to be read as well and dissected by us. Like I said, you can send us a letter and we'll be happy to read it, And we love y'all.
And but before we get on that topic, for everything that people go through like that, forgiveness is not for him, it's for you. Like, it is not like you saying, you opening up and doing that is not for him. He is on his way out. It is for you. Like, it's for you to feel better, because you're going to be the one dealing with that if you don't let that go.
Correct.
Openers, I want to know what would y'all do in the chat. I know we're about to end, but I really want to know what would y'all do. Please let us know.
Kevy Kev said, go and say goodbye. Besides, they're already thinking about doing it anyways. Jared said, to be honest, I think it's a personal choice. Weigh the pros and cons and give yourself grace for whatever decision you make. You don't owe anybody anything. Neek said, yeah, this is a tough one. B. Garrett said, yeah, this was a lot.
This was a lot.
This is why I love our openers, even though they write real.
This is
Y'all write real shit.
But I think that's reflective of the world we live in. Like, we deal with real shit, and these aren't candy coated conversations.
Life be happening, child. Okay.
Okay.
And it's gonna go on no matter what you do, child.
That's true. So. Once they gone, I can test this front opener. Once they gone, life is gonna go on. So that's had to do with it. What you want to do with that?
All right, y'all. Well, openers, thank you for coming and joining the four of us as we swallow hard topics and split difference of opinions. We appreciate you. We love you. Come back and see us next week.
Peace.